Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, January 29th, 2014. Um, I know I haven't made a video in a really long time. Honestly, I haven't had much to make videos about, and then I did have stuff to make videos about in the last few months, but everything was just so hectic with school and work and just trying to get stuff situated. I just did not post any of the videos that I attempted to make. So here I am. So, number one, a lot's changed with me, um, obviously. Um, I had my top surgery last month on December 12th, 2013, with Dr. Alan Doolin in Plano, Texas, and everything went pretty well, considering that, well, I didn't have much time to prepare for surgery, and I also did not, what do you call it? I'm also overweight, is what I'm trying to say. So, given those two factors, I had pretty darn good results for, what he had to work with. So, yes. So, little background on this. Um, in August, my employer, whose insurance I'm on, obviously, uh, has this like open enrollment thing or whatever where you have to take this health quotient thing, and basically it's like a health survey thing. So you get the reduced rate for the insurance, which is awesome. Um, well, every year about that time, like right before the open enrollment begins, they send out a little information thing about the benefits for the upcoming plan year, which starts on October 1st. So, they sent it out, and I read it, and there was this really awesome thing in there that said, as of 2013, 2014 plan year, um, if you're on this particular insurance plan with us, then gender reassignment surgery is going to be covered. So I was ecstatic about this. So much so. So, first of all, as soon as I read that, I called the benefits people and I asked them, a bunch of questions, and they had to get back to me because they were kind of like having to like transition all this stuff with the benefits and whatnot. So they were kind of overwhelmed over there at there, and so long story short, um, one of the like supervisor guys gets back to me and tells me about the benefits and what all is covered and whatnot. So top surgery is covered, um, um, and so I made an appointment with Dr. Alan Doolin in Plano, Texas. I made an appointment with him because he is at the American Institute for Plastic Surgery, which is where Dr. Peter Raphael also is. And they are the two people who do top surgeries um, in the DFW area. As far as I know, they're the only ones, at least at the American Institute for Plastic Surgery. So, the only downside to using insurance is that um, you you either can pay the $6,000 for Dr. Raphael, who everyone hears about, or you pay your whatever your deductible and cost is after your insurance takes out a giant chunk of that $6,000 fee for Dr. Doolin. And I had heard a couple of things about him, and I, tried to look on online and see some pictures and stuff. But there really weren't that many. But hey, I figured, why not? It's gonna be covered by my insurance. I may as well go for it. So I did. So I had my consult with him on October 7th, and it took them about a month to get back to me about, everything. Because they basically, whenever you use your insurance for something like top surgery, you have to have all your stuff. Their office does require a letter from a therapist, which is fine because I like rules, and I think that the standards of care, the WPATH standards of care, are there for a reason. And anybody who doesn't use or doesn't require a letter is not appropriately assessing all of the risks that could possibly come from, having giving surgery to somebody who has not been cleared by their mental health practitioner. So yes, so basically you get all your information to them, fill out these forms, give them your therapist letter and a couple of other things, and they have to submit all that for review to the insurance company. So that took about a month, like I said, and they got back to me and said that it was pre-approved, which meant that I could go ahead and book a surgery date. And I booked it for December 12th, because that was the soonest that they could that I could book it reasonably, because it was the Thursday of finals week for school. So yeah, so I did that, and then I had to submit a bunch of stuff for the leave of absence stuff for my work, so I could have my leave of absence approved by my company, so I could go ahead and get surgery. And yes, oh yes. So one note on the American Institute for Plastic Surgery. Well, one note on Dr. Doolin: he only does surgeries on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So just keep that in mind. If you use him, it's going to have to be on a Tuesday or Thursday. It can't be like Friday or whatever, which is fine. So in the month that I had then to prepare myself and my body, I greatly cut down on my amount of caffeine intake, because it's work. That's my work, is coffee. So it was really hard at first, but I'm really glad that I did it. I also started drinking lots and lots of water, and just yeah. So then December 12th rolls around, and I had my surgery with him, and the first couple of days were rough. The little tube that they put down your throat so you can breathe during your surgery while you're out, it scratched the uvula. The uvula is this little thing, that pendulum looking thing that hangs in the back of your throat. So if it gets scratched, you feel like you have something in the back of your throat. And I kept trying to clear it out of my throat, which only made it worse. Um, so, um, let's just say there was a rather unfortunate, rather unfortunate projectile vomiting episode because my fiance was feeding me soup and um, yeah, so just keep in mind if you feel like you have something in the back of your throat um, after you have surgery, it's uveitis is the technical term, and it just means that that's scratched and is really swollen. So you really can't do anything about it except wait for it to go down. Dr. Doolin prescribed a anti-nausea thing anyway if the anesthesia made me nauseated or whatever, which it did a little bit, but then it was fine. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all since this thing is ticking along here. It's been going on for like 12 minutes almost. So this is my result, and then so yeah, this is what it looks like on the sides. This is what it looks like on the sides. So a few things about my particular results. I'm overweight, which I already stated that. And I have been for a good portion of my life, but I mean, in Dr. Doolin's defense, I'm going to show you my side. In his defense, he had to do a lot of lipo. Like, he had to do lipo even on my back. So, this is what it looks like there. But I mean, I'm hoping that it's gonna go away with diet and exercise because I'm only about 7 weeks out. So yeah, this nipple partially died, which it is what it is. And then this one has like a little hole in it or whatever, but it's not bad. But Dr. Doolin said that he was going to, well, basically, he said that this this is my left side. This nipple is going to be like filling in the middle. Like, it's not going to have that hole there forever. And then this one, I'm really hoping that it raises up in the next few months. And if not, then like in a year I'll be like, hey, Dr. Doolin, can I please have a revision or something? But I don't realistically see myself having a revision, even though it's free, in a year, because I'm just happy that I was able to have my surgery in the first place. And like I said, this hopefully is going to go away with diet and exercise, because he had to lipo a lot. And so yeah, so for I think starting at like 3 weeks out, he had me start on this. This is Mepitech. It's made by Molink, however you say that, healthcare. You can buy this at Dr. Doolin's office. It's like $23, which is cheaper than you would find on like Amazon even. So I mean, yeah. But basically, it's silicone scar tape, and I think you're supposed to. No, you are supposed to like basically you apply it and they stay on for a week. And I think they're supposed to really help the scars from stretching too much in the first few months and whatnot. And then, but the thing is, I have really sensitive skin, like really, really sensitive skin. So, um, so he gave me a coupon, like a $2 off coupon for Moderna. So I've been using this for the last, I don't know, whatever day I got it. I think I got it like a few days ago. I don't know. I've been using it for like, I don't know, not even a week. Um, and I mean, you know, and I'm going to continue to use it until I run out of this tube, and then I'm going to buy another tube. And that's just what's going to happen. So yeah. So that's what I'm doing for scar care. These are my results. And that's what's going on there. So yeah. So anyway, so yes. So this was my top surgery result with Dr. Alan Doolin in Plano, Texas at the American Institute for Plastic Surgery. And I highly recommend him because he's actually really nice. I liked him as a surgeon and stuff. And their staff is really respectable and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna make another video now about like life updates and whatnot. So I will talk to y'all momentarily.